Well, hats off to UTC. They played a great game. They played hard. We could not guard them one-on-one, and that caused problems for us. So when you can't contain the ball and give a team good looks, open looks, you have the result of what you had tonight. I thought our defense affected our offense, and that's something we've got to go back and work on, and we got to get better. So as long as we learn from this, it's okay. But if we keep making the same mistakes, we're not going to get any better.
Questions, please.
Holly, how much did you feel like that the start of the second half when they just came, I think, hit 6 of their first 7 shots, how much did that put your guys back on their heels, do you feel like?
Well, Dan, I think the whole night, our defense was non-existent. And I think outside of Andrea Carter putting pressure on the ball, we didn't affect them one bit. We were at the mercy of them missing shots. So our defense it was non-existent. And you can't take a veteran team like UTC and be on their home floor. And we're not going to outscore anybody. We're not going to outshoot them. We've got to get them to turn the ball over and get easy looks, and we didn't do that tonight.
You know, it was remarkable that you all out-rebounded them 22.
We also had 27 turnovers. So you can't have 3-second calls, three 3-second calls, and traveling calls, and you can't compete with any team if you have 27 turnovers. It's not going to happen. And that, like I said, our defense affected our offense. And we just got tomorrow. We just go back to work. We'll probably go for 2 hours just going one-on-one defense. But we got to get better.
Holly, you knew you were coming in here with a young team, but did the start of that game surprise you because of the turnovers? I mean, they were coming from every spot on the floor, not just the freshmen.
Well, you know, Marie, I think we're a little anxious. Sure, I mean, we're young and have a new coach, and we're playing in a pretty hostile environment. But when it comes down to it, you got to take care of business, and we didn't. We didn't. Things may not go your way, but you can always get that on the defensive end of play. You can control that. I mean, there was one series we missed 4 layups in a row right underneath the basket, but the ball didn't go in. But we can always muster up a little bit more energy and heart to play defense. That's all it is.
Ariel limped off the floor towards the end. Was that her Achilles, or was that just a leg cramp? And do you know anything about her status?
I didn't see her. I have no idea.
You don't have much time either. You got one day in Georgia Tech lying in wait at their new arena. You're opening a new arena. How do you get this young team mentally to let this one go and move on to the next game?
That game's, as long as we learn from it, we're fine. And I know they'll hurt tonight, and then tomorrow we'll watch tape, and then we'll get back to the business of getting ready for Georgia Tech. And that's just the nature of this game and the nature of our schedule. It's extremely hard, and with 5 new players, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. We just got to roll up our sleeves and go back to work.
One bright spot, Bashara Graves at times was the best player on the floor. Has she got the chance to be a very special player down the road for you guys?
Well, I think, we put Bashara, it was her first game, and she was, I thought, outstanding. So, yeah, I think she has a great future.
Were you surprised at the intensity of the game? At times it was a little slam bang and people all over the floor.
That's just women's basketball. I think basketball is a contact sport, and it's physical. And no, I'm not surprised. I mean, there's 2 teams trying to win, trying to battle, and that's just the nature of this game.
First half, y'all fell behind early, and you were able to get on a run, get back ahead. Second half, once they got ahead, they never trailed again. What was the difference in the second half?
Well, we didn't guard anybody. You can't give up 51 points in the second half. and you went in at halftime and you talked about getting your defensive intensity up, and then you give up 51 points. It's until our defense becomes a priority for us, we're going to struggle. And right now, our defense is not a priority. So if this is a lesson, I hope this is a great lesson for them.
All right, thank you.